must be one of the worst things in your life to happen, literally losing all your teeth. I knew that with having a bridge over the past few years and my gums receding, and one problem was just going into another one, and a wisdom tooth that had come through that had made my bottom teeth uneven, and it was just, and I've always wanted to look after my teeth, and I have done, but problems kept arising, and my age as well. I knew that I was running out of options, I think. Back in 2012, my own dentist had sent me somewhere for 2 implants. And back then that was quite a lot of money just for the 2, but I knew that lots of things would happen if I had that done. The years would go on, I'd still have problems. I didn't have that done, but I kind of knew that if I could afford it, that I would want implants because I wouldn't want dentures. This is my middle choice, because Mark took me to my dentist to go through the process because I knew my gums were receding, and I paid for the scans, which is free here when you do your assessment. So I paid for the scans. Had to wait so long for another man to come from South Africa because they do it together, but it was going to be a long drawn out process over about 18 months and about 40,000, or it was heading that way. So then I already knew about Turkey, and that's a bit of a worry and then I started looking middle ground, and that's where I ended up, in the best place. Just started to look around, and this 21D was just popping up, and it just seemed different. And I read about all the different metals and just doing your homework to finding out what you think. And the reviews were so good. Before you know it, you've done your journey. I've made some bad decisions in my life, and I've made this good one. They do feel amazing. Yeah, I mean, the deprogrammers were nice, but these just so much less chunky, and just the extra 2 teeth now that I've got, amazing. Oh, just more confidence, up there, absolutely. You don't have to hide, you don't have to be worrying that something's that you've originally got's just not looking nice anymore, but you just feel this confidence. What I'm noticing already is that these feel more natural. You seem to have this like a sort of a stiff feeling. They're nice, not uncomfortable or anything, but then that's them. But these now do feel like my own, which I'm noticing, which is going to be excellent. I'll be in the mirror all day. I just am so pleased that I've seemed to have picked the best company. They're all so lovely. They're all just so lovely, and they, when you ring up or the messages that they keep you informed and everything is just amazing. I can't believe that it was as long as it was, because it seemed to be over with so quickly. Wasn't in any pain, and it was just like I never imagined it would be. It was just so much easier, way easier. If I'd have been in the group before surgery and not after, I'd have realised that it was a lot easier than I had anticipated that it would be. So that's my fault for not finding the group before I had it done, because you do think it must be one of the worst things in your life to happen, literally losing all your teeth. So you've got that worry on your mind, but if I'd have known it was going to be this lovely and this easy, then I wouldn't have worried at all. I think it was the evening that I had the surgery. I think we was in the hotel, and I come across the group then. I was like, oh, I had mine done this morning.
Did you find any problems throughout the process, like any speech things, any sort of feedback?
I thought I did. There were little words, but they've got better. I think you learn to, and I think I'm already sounding a little bit better. Just little words that when I wanted to say insist or sausages or something, that usually an S, but it feels like it's coming back. So many people have said to me, so they look amazing, where did you go? And you already know that people have got that thought process for when they want it. So, it's just still more research, isn't it? That, trying to find out. So I'm like, no, they're the best. In fact, I've actually my cousin asked me, so I sent all my pictures and, she said, oh, great, thank you. Because they like to see that somebody's not had a good experience. Yeah, so it's just been the best. I've just made such a good decision.